You keep ending up in the same story. You meet someone distant, hard to read, emotionally unavailable. A part of you knows they are not really choosing you. Yet you feel pulled to them with an intensity you cannot explain. You wait for their messages, decode their silences, cling to the rare moments when they let you in. You do not chase everyone. You chase the ones who run. And you call it chemistry, destiny, or just my type. But this is not random. There is a precise psychological and nervous system logic behind why you chase avoidant people. You are not cursed. You are patterned. The pattern usually begins in childhood. If the people you loved were inconsistent, emotionally cold, or overwhelmed by their own pain, your nervous system learned a painful equation. Love equals distance. Safety equals walking on eggshells. Connection equals work. So as an adult, your body recognizes emotional unavailability as familiar. On an attachment level, this often shows up as an anxious attachment style orbiting around an avoidant one. The avoidant person is allergic to emotional closeness. When connection feels too intense, they pull away, shut down, or disappear into themselves. Your system interprets that retreat as danger. Old fears of abandonment or rejection wake up. Instead of moving away from the source of pain, you move toward it. You chase, trying to restore closeness so the alarm in your body will quiet down. Your nervous system is not chasing love. It is chasing regulation. Deep down, you believe that if you can just get this distant person to finally choose you, finally stay, finally open up, then the ache inside you will end. It is not only about this one person. It is about all the moments in your life when you felt emotionally alone. Your pursuit is an unconscious attempt to rewrite your history. If they change, then maybe the story of you being unlovable will change too. Avoidant partners often activate a specific kind of hope. They give you just enough to keep you there. A deep conversation once in a while. A vulnerable moment on a bad night. An intense physical connection that feels like intimacy but is not supported by consistent emotional presence. These crumbs become proof that they have it in them. You build a fantasy future from these rare moments, ignoring the long stretches of coldness, silence, or distance. This intermittent reinforcement is powerful. It is the same pattern that keeps people addicted to gambling. You never know when the next hit of closeness will come, so you stay. Your brain's reward system lights up when they finally respond, apologize, or show affection. Dopamine surges, tying your sense of relief and worth to their behavior. The more inconsistent they are, the stronger the hook can become. Their avoidance feeds your obsession. On a deeper level, your attraction to avoidant people can be a mirror of how you treat your own emotions. You may chase others, but avoid your own inner world. When you feel grief, anger, or loneliness, you distract, overwork, or focus on fixing someone else. Your inner child reaches for you, but you retreat into productivity, caretaking, or fantasy. In that sense, you and the avoidant partner are not opposites. You are two expressions of the same wound. Spiritually, chasing avoidant people can be a way of avoiding your own emptiness. As long as you are focused on decoding their behavior, you do not have to sit with your own unmet needs. As long as the problem is they will not commit, you do not have to face the deeper question, why am I committed to abandoning myself? Your obsession becomes a distraction from your own soul, which has been waiting for your attention far longer than any partner. A dysregulated nervous system makes this chase even more intense. When the avoidant partner pulls away, your body can shift into fight or flight. Your heart races, your stomach drops, your thoughts spiral. You text, call, explain, apologize, even when you did nothing wrong. You may beg for clarity or closure. You think you are chasing love, but biologically, you are chasing the end of withdrawal. The lack of their attention feels like the lack of oxygen. Sometimes, you also carry a hidden belief that safe, available people are boring. When someone actually shows up, is consistent, and makes you feel seen, your system does not recognize it as love. It feels unfamiliar. You may feel no spark, or you might start picking them apart for small flaws. What you call chemistry is often just your trauma being activated. Chaos feels like passion. Stability feels like nothing. So you return to the avoidant, the runner, the distant one. There is often a layer of ego and identity in this pattern too. You may secretly believe you are the one who sees the real them. You think, they open up only with me, or they just need someone patient enough to heal them. Your worth becomes tied to being the exception. Letting go of the avoidant person does not just mean losing them. It can feel like losing the special role you assigned yourself. The savior, the healer, the only one who understands. So why is it so hard to stop chasing? Because walking away from the avoidant person means facing the original pain they woke up in you. The loneliness, the not chosen, the not enough. As long as you keep trying to get them to come closer, you do not have to grieve what you did not get as a child. You keep hoping the past can be fixed in the present through this one person. Letting go feels like giving up on that hope. But here is the truth your nervous system has trouble accepting. No relationship in the present can rewrite your childhood. No avoidant partner finally choosing you will heal the younger you who was not chosen. That healing has to start from a different direction. It begins with you turning toward that younger part of yourself, the one who keeps chasing and saying, "I see you. I will not abandon you for someone who cannot stay." Healing this pattern is not about shaming your attraction, but about understanding it. Begin by noticing who you feel drawn to and what happens in your body around them. Does your chest tighten when they are slow to respond? Do you feel a high when they finally reach out? Do you fantasize about changing them more than you actually feel safe with who they are today? Naming these reactions helps bring the pattern from the shadows into the light. Next, start paying attention to how you respond to consistency. When someone texts back reliably, shows interest, or respects your boundaries, notice if you feel suspicious, bored, or uncomfortable. Instead of assuming no spark, ask yourself, is my nervous system simply not used to safety? Sometimes, the absence of anxiety feels like lack of chemistry at first. It is not your truth. It is your conditioning. You can also practice turning some of the energy you direct outward back toward yourself. When you feel the urge to chase, pause. Place a hand on your own chest. Breathe. Ask, what am I really needing right now? Maybe it is reassurance, touch, presence, or simply rest. Give yourself a small piece of what you are asking the other person to provide. This does not replace connection, but it starts to build a new habit, reaching inward instead of only outward. On a nervous system level, working with regulation will change who you are attracted to. The more your body learns how safety feels, the less thrilling chaos becomes. Grounding practices, breath work, movement, and trauma-informed therapy can help lower the baseline alarm in your system. From a calmer state, you see avoidant behavior more clearly. It stops looking like a puzzle to solve and starts looking like what it is, a misalignment with your need for reciprocity. As you heal, chasing begins to feel less romantic and more exhausting. You start to notice the cost of always being the one to reach out, to initiate, to repair. You feel the loneliness of trying to build a relationship with someone who is not fully there. And slowly, your standard shifts. The question becomes less, how do I make them stay? And more, does my body feel safe, seen, and chosen here? That is when the pattern truly begins to break. If you recognized yourself in this, it does not mean you are doomed to repeat it forever. It means your nervous system and your heart have been trying, in the only way they knew, to heal something very old. You can honor that effort while also choosing something different. You can grieve the fantasy and make space for reality. You can stop proving your worth to those who cannot receive it and start offering your love to people whose hands are actually open. Subscribe for more on attachment, trauma, nervous system healing, and spiritual awakening. Like if this touched a pattern you know too well. Share with someone who keeps chasing people who cannot truly stay. You are not meant to spend your life begging for crumbs of love. You are meant to stand in your own worth and let the people who are capable of real intimacy meet you there.